Washington believes that a deal could be reached within weeks. President Donald Trump's envoy for South Asia, who is also Trump's nominee for U.S. Ambassador to India, Sergio Gor, made the remarks during his confirmation hearing to serve as U.S. Ambassador to India. Reiterating President Trump's stand on Russian oil imports, Sergio Gor said that President Trump has made it crystal clear that India must stop buying Russian oil.
President Trump has been crystal clear on this. They must stop buying Russian oil. The Indians have been on our side on various issues within BRICS, including several individuals in BRICS, Brazil, China, have pushed for years to move away from the US dollar. India has been the stopgap for that. India is much more willing and open to engage with us than with some of those other individuals that are in BRICS.
Now, speaking on India-China bolstering their ties in the backdrop of trade standoff with the U.S., Sergio Gor acknowledged current challenges in the India-U.S. ties, but emphasized its long-term warmth compared to China's ties with India.
Our relationship with the Indian government, with the people of India, extends many more decades, and it's a much warmer relationship than they have with the Chinese. Frankly, they are concerned by Chinese expansionism. And Chinese expansionism is not just on the border of India, it's all over the area. And so we share a lot in common, and we share a lot of the same concerns that other nations in the region do. So should I be confirmed, we will make that a top priority, that India is pulled into our side and away from them.
Gor said that despite sharp differences, the personal rapport between President Trump and Prime Minister Narendra Modi remains strong.
We're not that far apart right now on a deal. In fact, they're negotiating the nitty-gritty of a deal. Secondly, look, we hold our friends to a different standard. Frankly, we expect more from India than we do sometimes from other nations. I do think it will get resolved over the next few weeks.
He stressed that US-India relationship is now more important than ever. While acknowledging the frictions, he said that both the countries are strategically aligned on the need to counter China's unfair economic practices and malign influence in the region. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio was also present at the hearing. Rubio said that India is of the top relationship that America has today.
Which is, I would say, one of the top relationships the United States has in the world today in terms of the future of what the world's going to look like.
The sentiment in New Delhi is also the same. India's Union Minister of Commerce, Piyush Goyal, said that progress is being made in India-US trade deal. He said the deal is likely to be finalized by November. But how India and the US will overcome the roadblocks remains to be seen. Earlier this week, U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said that India must open its markets and stop buying Russian oil to move talks forward. Trump accuses New Delhi of helping finance Russia's war in Ukraine by continuing to buy cheap crude oil from Moscow. But India has pushed back, rejecting any outside pressure on its energy policy.
You imposed